September 12, 2024, session 1243 of these energy information patterns coming through the Omega Communications portal. Hello, Lani speaking, and as I said, it is a pattern that we bring into ourselves as we move into different layers of consciousness. So today, as you begin listening to this session and receiving it in all layers and levels and patterns of you, then we simply together leave behind the situations of your life and we move beyond that into the states of consciousness, which are again like a pattern, an image. Maybe you could see it as a pattern as you enter the receiving area of the station of light with me. And here we are, ready to be within the pattern that is the frequency within the station of light. We greet you in this presentation, or I'm addressing you, and I remind you I am a collective consciousness of many who have communicated with you as you have become familiar with this way of receiving energy frequency patterns. So we continue with the introduction to you and introducing you into the pattern so that you become aware you are completing the journey of exploration of self, which is indeed an expansion of your awareness, of your consciousness field, expanding it into all that you have ever been and known, and all that you are indeed, because you are part of the cosmic creative life force. In these few words, you are presented entirely with the purpose of entering a state of consciousness such as this to receive the frequency pattern of what is needed by you or for you. It is that you have come into the awareness that you are completely the entity, the being, the consciousness which accesses all available energy information patterns uniquely for you. They are a collective, intelligent system, and yet you access the precise frequency for your individuality. All that you chose to bring into the individuality, expressing as a form with a name label, and you are more than that. We've continuously brought you into this field of experience and understanding so that you fully access what this means. You will be assessing different periods of your life where you have followed a particular pathway, and yet here you are gathering all of the information from all the pathways you have ventured along, and you have come to the realization that you are now accessing the completeness of the energy frequency for you. It is what you would call an imperative in your life situation. It is important for you to recognize that you access, and you need to access, the cosmic intelligence system for your continuation. And the continuation we refer to is the continuation of you bringing in to your physicality and all of the aspects of that. You are bringing into it the conscious intelligent systems. The aspect of your individual system already knows this, has been waiting for the precise connection for you to make into the intelligence systems. And so it flows naturally in through all of the layers, all of the patterns of energy that are the constitution of you in every way. We focus entirely on you because you are, in essence, a very strong point of connection for the entire intelligence system throughout the planet life form. All of the conscious beings throughout the planet life form. That's the importance of what you are doing in the conscious expansion of your consciousness, and therefore the reality in which you exist, in which you are creating. So you have made the choice to consciously create with cosmic intelligent systems. Your entire awareness, as you are in your physical life form, understands the correctness. When you know you've said the right thing to somebody, you know when you have moved into a locality or have a meeting with other ones, you know the right energy frequency pattern. Always, of course, you know the patterns that you are not needed to be within, and they disturb your intelligence of the cosmic frequency. We point this out to you just to confirm, because you are naturally aware of this. Bringing your attention into the overall observation space where you are observing your life space of your life form, and consequently you are observing the life space of an area widely around you that you connect with. And this could be an energetic connection in other places of the planet life form. From an overview, you are able to determine if there are layers within the energy frequency fields that are already being cleared, or perhaps they need a higher field to be introduced into areas. And by observing, you understand what is happening. This is when you observe from your very highest conscious intelligent point, your prime consciousness field. It is not a natural beaming forth of a beam. It is an offering from within the higher consciousness field into the overlaying consciousness field throughout the planet life form. So again, we say it's arising from your presence, consciously connected into the prime source of creation, which is the cosmic intelligence everywhere, throughout all life systems, everywhere in creation. So even though you might be consciously aware you are stationed on this planet life form, the consciousness field, the quantum field, is established throughout many other planet life forms. There is the continuation of existence consciously creating. So we remind you of this. You do not need to be reminded of the discordant patterns existing. You simply need to be reminded to raise your frequency field so you do not get entangled in other people's experiences. This relates to very personal experiences and to the wider planet life forms experiences. What we are doing in bringing you to observe from this cosmic creative viewpoint, linking with us, is a continuation of the observation. An aspect of you, of your prime source of consciousness, you might say your soul or your light body, you are also observing your reactions and your personal individual state of consciousness within and around your life form. You are observing that from your point of origin, your prime consciousness state. So this is the level that we are raising your consciousness to reconnect with. It puts you into a very clear, stable situation where you actively process information patterns from the higher intelligence systems, and you recognize the ones that you access to bring into reality through you and around you. It is all available in that supportive field described previously. The supportive field is the quantum intelligent field, dimensional existences all throughout you. Are you aware of this? Are you aware that it activates areas within your life support systems that perhaps had been diminished in some way? And so you are consciously revitalizing those. This is a constant reminder to you, simply because of the pressures that are continuing to exist in a denser field of reality within and throughout the planet life form field. In one way, you could view this, that you were introduced into the planet life form so that you would reconnect with your cosmic origin and bring that in. Remember, it is not you as a personality as such that is being brought in, it is the cosmic intelligence field. You have been gathering intelligence from the lower fields existing, and you have been bringing those into the cosmic intelligence, which is of a frequency field or a pattern within that and of that that does not have anything to do with the lower patterns created from a different system, a different layer of creation, if you could look at it like that. So you're quite separate from that. You have raised your energy field, you've opened your awareness to consciously reconnect with that cosmic intelligence. So we acknowledge you as this within you and where you are at. Aurum out. Laini speaking again. As Aurum's presence and the consciousness withdrew, I felt around us a complex pattern that we make. We are the complex pattern as one overall pattern. Do you sense that? So it's a great confirmation for many of us, and it's also allowing us to move into the realizations of what we are and why we are. So this is not focused on recovering from something that might have happened in some other life reality. This is bringing the pure consciousness into you now, which naturally flows into everything around you that's ever been. This is the simplicity of the information coming through in this way, through the Omega Communications portal. This is what you've been realizing in this presentation of you into the frequency field, the pattern of it. So as you bring your awareness of this back to you as the individual, beautiful light body, bring it all into your conscious reality that you are always creating more vitality around you, for others. So as you realize this, also become aware where you are receiving this, and take in a natural breath. You're breathing in life force, all of the elements needed. They're all energy systems, whether it's through the plant life, the mineral life, the light rays through the sun, the elements of water all around. It's just a whole life support system. And I'm sure we all value this and appreciate it. Maybe we created it for us because we're of the cosmic intelligence system. So I leave that thought with you, and this ends this session. Make sure you are fully consciously present into the time reality that measures the movement of Earth. And more than that, it measures the movement of consciousness fields around the planet Earth. Thanks for being here.